There is no way good news can come out from Peter Obi mouth. Peter Obi have started with one of these lies again because of one Shidira experience in one of these general hospital in the east. She took her sister to the general hospital for care, and she was complaining that there were too much of delay in the Nigeria General Hospital, and that they have to ask them to pay before service and so on and that. Now Peter Obi is now criticizing President Tinubu that President Tinubu failed to invest in the general hospital. That if he had invested in general hospital or in the healthcare, that there would be nothing like delay, and that everything would have been running smoothly, and that this Shidira that came from UK would have not been this Shidira that came from America would have not been able to talk bad about the Nigeria healthcare. At least Peter Obi, she did not say that there were no doctors. At least there were good doctors. She did not complain that there were nobody to attend to them. Peter Obi, you that is talking, have you forgotten that you were one time a governor? And the general hospital in Ubakwe, Anambra State, was left to rot under you as a governor for 7 years. You did nothing about that hospital. No ambulance, no doctor, nothing about that hospital. The hospital became a death trap. Yet you were a governor. If it was this hospital that Shidira carried her sister to, I believe it would have been a different story by now. It would have been obituary sign. But you were a governor. You could not even fund hospital as a governor that governed for 8 good years. Look at the hospital that you left to rot. Now you have the right, the mouth to criticize President Tinubu that has done so much better than you. You are not criticizing this government on earth that they cannot fund earth sector. Why you did not fund earth sector? It was Obiano that came to come and revive that hospital. Peter Obi, I have made it mandatory that anytime you want to criticize the government or anytime you tell lies about the government, I will take Nigerians back to when you were a governor. How can you criticize a regime that did better than you? Or how can you criticize a government that is doing better than you? When it comes to healthcare, you failed. No wonder during your time as the governor of Anambra State, doctors went on strike for 13 good months, which is a year plus. All they were asking for is better welfare for doctors and fund the health care, which you neglected as a governor. And we can see that in this Mbakwe hospital, which you neglected. You have forgotten that people knew you were a governor. Sometimes I don't understand. It's as if you forgot or you forget that you were one time a governor, that you were given the opportunity to fix things which you did not fix. But you are now ranting everywhere, criticizing this regime over every little thing, using even the case of Anthony Joshua as no ambulance to carry him to the hospital, whereas police and ROS road safety were close by. You expect Anthony Joshua to die waiting for ambulance? You were quick to criticize the health sector. But when you were a governor, you did not improve the health sector. That is my problem with you. If you cannot improve the health sector as a governor, why will I want to believe you now that you can do better? after you were given the mandate and you did not do better. Peter Obi, Nigerians have not forgotten that you were one time a governor. You were one time a governor that failed the people of Anambra State. We remember, and if they have forgotten, I will make them remember. I have said my own.